She is my blessing. No one can touch her. The way she moves, no one should do. All eyes on you. She is my blessing. No one can touch her. No girl, no bro, no shorty whatsoever. She mine.
Hey you guys, it is Bri Hall back with another video, and if you didn't notice, it is getting a little warm outside.
Oh my god, you know what, I'm having too much fun, I gotta get back to work.
No. And you know what that means, it is sundress weather, it's act up season, it's uncuffing season, it's all that. A lot of us, you know, we're gonna be going on these trips, we're gonna be outside in the hot sun, amusement parks, all that fun stuff. And we want to be snatched, honey.
I don't want to look ugly. Girl, too late.
Just looking good. So in this video, I'll be talking about and showing you how I get an hourglass figure. Finally starting to train a little more. So to get an hourglass, that basically just means that you have like proportions that are a little wider top, snatched waist, wide hips. And I have found a lot of things that really work for me. Everything that works for me is not going to work for everybody else, but I want to keep it 100 with y'all. To start this video off, I'm definitely going to start with food because abs and an hourglass body, first and foremost, are made in the kitchen. There have been times I have had the greatest, most toned core and everything looks great and snatched, and I'm not going to the gym at all. It's just because I'm eating well. Tip number one, you want to have the healthy alternatives to fats, proteins, and carbs. We've been taught so much that fat is bad when that's not the case. White processed sugar is so bad for you, and we in America especially have it in like everything. They even sneak it into things you think are healthy. You want to like swap out those saturated fats and those really just gooky fats that turn into cellulite and build up in your body with healthy fats that are going to give you that fuller shape. So for example, one would be avocados. Yes, you can still have chocolate, coconuts, Greek yogurt's a great source of protein and fat. Olive oil has great fats in it. Spirulina is a natural algae that humans and animals can both consume and is filled with protein and fats. For carbs, because you still do need carbs. I know low carb diets are a thing because carbs then metabolize into sugar, which then metabolizes into what? Fat. That's why people always say carbs are bad. But there's some really good carbs such as sweet potatoes, whole grain oats, and I just generally stay in like the whole grain family with carbs. And you know, if you're gonna do rice, do brown rice. I still like white rice, but that's just me. I give myself leeway on certain things. And then last but not least, protein. You want to do clean protein. And yes, there are vegan options for protein such as beans and nuts and spirulina also. Lean cut meats like chicken, lean turkey, cod, salmon. Tip number two, okay, this one is huge if you want your waist to be snatched. I can do a whole separate video on abs. You want to drink tons of water. For women, our bodies are capable of bearing children, so we store a lot of fat and protective layering in that lower region. So that's why sometimes it's harder for us to get those lower abs, and we blow and we experience a lot of things like that. So you want to make sure you are drinking tons and tons and tons of water. I bring water with me, like infused waters and different things everywhere, just to make sure I'm doing this, because when I'm not, I notice that my ab definition just isn't there. Your body also, if it's dehydrated, you store water weight. Like your body's a computer. So basically the computer's like, oh, looks like we haven't had a lot of water in a while, and then the first time you get anything with water, your body's like, I need it! Oh no, we don't know when the next time we're gonna have this is. It just stores it, you know what I mean? It's going into survival mode. Tip number three is consistency and accountability. And now, I'm not a person who has ever counted carbs and calories and all that stuff, but I wanted to do that because I noticed ever since I've been using this app that my life has gotten so much easier, and I've noticed results in my body because now I'm consistently maintaining a regimen of food where I'm eating enough, and your body can also go into survival mode if you're not eating enough because it'll store food and fat. The app I've been using recently has been the LifeSum app. I know there's a lot of sponsored videos that throw like little app announcement in and you're like, oh, I be skipping through them too, guys, but this app is the bomb. Like, all right, so one of my favorite things is when you plan your meals, you can plan tomorrow's meals way in advance just to make sure it meets up with your goals. You know, gain weight, lose weight, or just generally be healthy. For mine, since I'm trying to get a little thick, a little something, I wanted to gain weight, so like I put my current weight and then my goal weight. My current weight is like 128 and I wanted to get to about 135. One of my favorite parts about the food diary, again, it tells you about the amount of calories that you need to consume per day, but you can also track your water intake, you can track your lunch, breakfast, your dinner, your snacks, and just generally stay in with your fitness goals, so I think that's really dope. Another thing that you can track with the app that kind of factors into your daily like goals is your exercise, so you can plug in the different exercises you did, and it's a great way to just stay accountable and stay like very consistent with your goals. I always struggle thinking of like recipes. As much as you guys see my meal prep videos and the beautiful things I come up with to like create, I go through so many sources and I'm just like always looking for recipes. And in the app they have an infinite list of different recipes that are healthy. Then if you go to the friends part, you can see other people reaching their fitness goals. You can see little articles about like ways to spice up your breakfast, ways to spice up your run, like everything is in this app. It's amazing. And then lastly, there's a plan. If you want to have a fitness plan that's custom for what you're trying to do, you can take a test in the app and it'll design a plan for you. Basically, you have a nutritionist, an accountability planner, and inspiration kind of compiled into one app. So I think that is super duper helpful for anybody that is, you know, on a little budget and they can't really afford to get a nutritionist like a Hollywood star per se. This is a great alternative. So my final tip is basically work smarter, not harder. And to get that hourglass figure, it's not about just going hard in the gym, It's about how you train your body. So basically think about training like highlighting and contouring. Contouring snatches things in, it brings them back, pulls them in, and then highlighting brings things out. So with your waist, you want to cinch it in. So what do? I don't use any weight on my abdomen, my core, and my lower back. And if I do, I don't go over like 10 or 15 pounds because weight adds bulk, and like especially heavy weights, that's how you build muscle. And then like no weight, like body weight, and light weights, that's how you tone and you cinch and you like really get yourself all cut up. For my legs, to get the wider hips, you can train like the lateral side of your hip muscles. These are the hip muscles that are predominantly like the ones that are, if you grow these, gonna give you a little bit of a wider shape. And then also you want to train your glutes. You can get that fat booty. And basically you have your gluteus minimus, medius, and maximus. And once you train all of these muscle groups, not just by squatting, but a bunch of different exercises can train your glutes, you will have a nice plump apple bottom and some nice hips as well. And then basically also I do train my shoulders now. I didn't do that before, but I'm starting to notice a huge difference. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like it's starting to get there. So that's another thing that I add a little bit of weight to, because having that like rounder shoulder actually is very feminine, very, you know, it looks very nice with dresses and stuff. All right, and then my final tip is to dress for the shape. So now that you've, you know, worked on your eating, your consistency, your training, etc., you have to like basically wear clothes that will accentuate your waist. High-waisted jeans are a great way to accentuate your waist. They really are flattering. They show off your abs too if you like wear a nice little crop top. Different types of dresses that are more vintage, that cinch in at the waist, wearing belts at the waist, etc. All of those things can really highlight your waist area. And also, even if you wear baggier pants like joggers, and then I'll do a crop shirt as well, that can really, like, if it has a waistband, can kind of puff out around your hips and really give you that shape. If you say, girl, I don't got time for any of this, I'm trying to be right by like this week, there's also like a bunch of garments that are sold at like Victoria's Secret and different outlets and retailers that are made to kind of cinch you in, and also there's like butt lifting garments, there's like waist garments that will kind of like suck you in, you know what I mean? Even Beyonce, you know, since she does a lot of dancing on stage, uses a lot of garments that will like basically hold her boobs up and in place, and also like she wears tights on stage to you know, make her thighs look super seamless and everything. So there's a lot of ways to accentuate your hourglass figure through clothing and garments. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing summer. Let me know if you want more fitness videos. If you thought this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up and comment below. Thumbs up will help grow the channel. My birthday is also next week on the 23rd. I would really love to get to 500K before my birthday, or by my birthday. That would be like the best gift ever. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Stay thick, stay hourglassy, and I will see you next time. Hey guys, if you want to download the LifeSum app, the link will be at the top of my description box below, and you can download the app completely for free. Thanks to LifeSum for partnering with me on this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.